going on, fight fans? This is Manny Varela with liverpuncher.com, and we just kicked off the new season for 2009 for the Liver Puncher Fantasy Boxing League, and it kicks off with Antonio Margarito versus Shane Mosley. A lot of members have got their predictions in already, and we had a great season last season with Boxer Harris 86 taking the championship. And but there were a lot of people on his tail the entire season. You had guys like Perk the Puncher, Body Snatcher. Sasso 23 came up on the last block of fights and won some cash prizes. And it was a great season. And you're going to have to fight hard if you want to take that title away from Boxer Harris 86. He did a great job, so congratulations to you. And we're going to talk about some of the predictions that are going on right now for Margarito Shane Mosley. It's going to be a good fight, and there's some great analysis already in the league. You're going to want to check it out. I'm just going to take a look at some of these, and we'll see what it says. Here you've got, for example, Perk the Puncher. I mentioned him earlier. He was one of the high scorers last season. He went on to say that he likes Shane, but I don't know if he can stand up to Margarito's size and body punching. And he's actually predicting Antonio Margarito in round 9. And not giving Shane Mosley much credit there. I think Shane can last a little bit longer than round 9. But, hey, Perk the Puncher is a great predictor. And he's right that Margarito is one strong fighter. And it's a good point. Scientific KO. He goes on to say, Margarito will follow Sugar Shane all around the ring, then overwhelm him in the 8th round with a TKO victory. So he's actually predicting earlier than Perk the Puncher with the 8th round knockout. The majority of the people on the league right now are going with Antonio Margarito. I guess, the majority just feel he's too strong. And Mosley's seen better days. That's the consensus so far. And another member who's been great in predicting fights, Chinga tu madre cabron, says he's been doing a lot of research and says, man, I've been watching film on both guys and I'm going to have to go with Margarito via decision. I think Shane is going to box his you-know-what for the first part of the fight, but will fade down the stretch. I also believe that Shane will rock Margarito early, but Margo will survive and come back strong. I got to go with Margo via UD. I think Shane survives Margo's surge, but takes a real beating, and then he retires. That's a bold statement there. And, you could be right that we're going to see some back and forth action. And we all know Antonio Margarito, in the later rounds, those are his rounds. And so that could very well happen. We're just going to have to wait and see. But that's some good analysis. Keep watching those fights. We got a lot of fights in the video archives on liverpuncher.com. Just click on the menu videos. We got plenty of videos there. You can actually submit your own. So feel free to go ahead and do that. We're going on. Our current champ, Boxer Harris 86. He says, great fight to open up the year. Mosley takes the early rounds and Margo comes on late. Shane has never been stopped in his illustrious career, and for that reason, the fight will be close. Margarito by close decision that some may think belonged to Sugar. Now that's a pretty good point there. That Shane has never been stopped, and that's something that was pointed out earlier by Chingo tu madre cabron. Shane has a good chin, and to stop Sugar Shane, it's going to have to take somebody as strong as Margarito, and Margarito may not even do that, according to Boxer Harris, but he thinks Margarito's going to win via decision. We'll see if that happens, and again, he is the current champ, so what do I know? Going on, we have Croatian sensation, a guy who I think he was from HBO forums. He went on and said he's going against the grain here. He's saying the standard pick would be Margarito by either TKO or decision. Is Mosley's chin gonna hold up? However, I'm gonna go against the grain and pick Mosley, hoping that he executes his game plan to an extent tries to stay on his toes, throw combinations, and keeps moving for the majority of the rounds. He sure as hell has better conditioning than Cotto. Well, I don't know if he has better conditioning than Cotto, but he definitely has a better chin. So that's a good point there. And that is right, that Shane Mosley's game plan is going to have to stick and move. He's going to have to move. He has Nassim Richardson training him for this fight. And we all saw the magnificent job Bernard Hopkins did in sticking and moving against Pavlik. Maybe Shane Mosley can learn something from Nassim and that fight. To your point, he's going to have to stick and move. He's going to have to outbox Margarito because nobody outslugs Margarito with the granite chin that he has. So you're going against the grain. That's a bold decision. You could come up and be the leader of the pack coming right out the gate in the new season. We'll just have to wait and see. And we got plenty of new guys in here. A lot of new predictions. And most of them are going with Antonio Margarito. So go ahead, get your predictions in. It's a new season. Everybody started on an even playing field. You could win cash prizes. And it's all free to sign up. This site is for the fans. We're a platform for you to get your voices out there and make your predictions official. Your predictions are going to be recorded, points tallied. Your predictions are going to be kept track in the forums, so we know and everybody knows exactly what you're saying. So there's no hiding. This is all about who knows boxing and who can predict fights. You have all these analysts out there who call themselves experts, but we know that fight fans are truly boxing experts, and it's shown here through the Fantasy League and their Fantasy League records. So go ahead, sign up. It's free, and get your predictions in. Shane Mosley versus Margarito. This is Manny Varela with liverpuncher.com. Keep those liver punches flying.